is Chandu from Andhra Pradesh, okay? And yeah, so I'm a banker and I have been
Bank.
learning language
So
quite
you
long.
are government employee in bank or private bank?
I'm a corporate employer. I'm a
Okay, okay.
non-government, okay? Yeah, so so that is about me. So how may I address you, Jyoti?
Okay. Could you introduce myself first of all? Yeah, my name is Jyoti and I am from UP, Uttar Pradesh. Basically, I belong to Gorakhpur. If I'm talking about my qualification, it is not like more important, but I can share. I have completed my graduation in biology and chemistry. I have completed B.Ed degree and I also cracked CTET and now I am preparing for teacher exam. Nathan, I am home tutor. I teach biology and chemistry. That's all
Okay.
about me. And if I'm talking about my hobby, I found out like I love painting, dancing, and writing. I
Oh,
write
that's great.
Hindi poems.
Hindi poems. Okay, can you say one poem to me?
I am not remember. I am not remember when any thought come in my mind. That time I write on the
Okay,
page.
okay, fine then. That's good.
But it is
So
because I don't share. I sometime I share Instagram, so that's why it is not important that I recall any poem. I write and put on the Instagram. I do this.
mhm. Yeah, so nice to hear that. And you are doing a couple of activities, okay, to enhance, and you have a good habits too. That's pretty good. Yep.
So
So what else do
I
you want to know about me? So who
I
said you are a beginner?
I can ask one question if you don't
Okay,
mind.
ask.
So
Feel free
how
to
long
ask.
have been learning this language? Because your accent are so good. I talk many people nowadays like 10 days to
Okay.
middle, but you speak your accent are so good. So how long have been learning this language, and how can improve like accent?
Okay. So as I mentioned, quite long. Okay. So after completion of my graduation, okay, I had to give an interview. Over there, I felt, that is the turning point of my English journey. Okay, when I attended to the interview, the interviewer started asking questions. I don't know how to answer them. Just just I know, uh, direct questions or open-minded questions I know. But when it
Open
comes to
mind.
the, yeah, when it comes to the conversation, I'm bad, really bad. Okay, so that is the turning point of mine. So from that onwards, I have been learning this language, and I took some courses, boot camps. Okay,
Oh my
then
God,
now,
you did some course. So
yep.
how much money you are spent learning this language?
Till now, I spent at least 5,000. That's it. Five
Okay,
or
okay. It
yeah,
is
five or
not
ten
like
thousand.
more money. But one time I talked a person, he invest like 70, like 90,000 rupees. So that's why
Okay,
I
that
am
is the
asking. Okay, if you and you just you really want to learn this language, so you can learn on YouTube. That time lots of content on
yeah.
YouTube.
Yes, there is. In our hands, we have a lot of technology. Okay, so we have our
Yeah.
fingertips. Okay, whatever we want, we can
If
do
you,
anything through the
yeah,
technology.
if you like fuel in your side, so you can learn this language very easily. That time.
Yeah, that's correct. But when it comes to, let me say my story. Okay, so I stopped somewhere.
Okay.
Where I stopped. Okay, so that is the turning point, and I have been learning. I took some courses here and there, and I participate. Practiced it a lot. I'm sometimes I'm erratic. Okay, sometimes I used to practice every day, and sometimes erratic, and yeah, so that's how I started my journey, and that's how I swam, and yeah, so later I joined some ace fluency, some applications. Okay, so there I invested. Hello.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, so there I invested some money. It's almost 10. Okay, and
yeah.
yeah, so for getting this accent, okay, I used to practice tongue twisters.
Oh,
So
tongue
that's why
twister.
I got this accent. Yeah, that's why
So
I got
which
this accent.
so which kind of activity you do, like tongue twister for tongue twisting?
So for tongue twisting, so we can say when we were kids, we used it to utter, red lorry, yellow lorry, and so those kind of tongue twisters I use it to utter. I'm getting into, okay, use it, and so I can say I saw a kitten eating chicken in the kitchen. So this is a one thing. Okay, in Hindi there is a one saying, I don't know, Chandik Chan, Chandik Moon. Okay,
Yeah, I know. I
those
think
kind.
everyone know in India. It is a very viral slogan.
Okay, I don't know Hindi, but that is called tongue twister. It helps to get, we are habituated to our mother tongue language. Okay, if you are practicing tongue twisters, it helps you to speak fluent, and it helps to improve our pronunciation. So that's why I'm uttering those tongue twisters every day.
Okay, because I face lots of problem. I'm totally beginner. I try to speak only like 10 and 20 days, but I when I watch my video, that time I feel that my accent influence my mother tongue. Sometimes I feel that I speak in English, I make mistake, grammatical mistake, structure mistake. Yeah, because I'm beginner, so it is like very common problem, but at least I try to speak. So that's why I don't take lots of serious, because if you want to speak any language, so first of all you can speak, then you can learn. Otherwise, it is not possible that you read, you listen lots of content, but you can't speak. But I don't know how to improve. I think that I improve my language, but it is my like very big task that I improve my like fluency and I pronounce right. Sometimes I try, but when I speak, that time again make mistake. My
Yeah,
mother tongue fluence my English.
huh? Your mother tongue is English.
No, my mother tongue pardon my like English language. No, my no, it is not. My mother tongue in Bhojpuri. You know about Bhojpuri?
Yeah, I know Bhojpuri, but I don't know what's in Bhojpuri. Okay, yes. So yeah, so making mistakes is not a big deal. Okay, we have to make mistakes in front of co-learners, in front here. In this stage, we have to make mistakes as much you can. Okay, so but learn something from it. Do you know, or do I say something to you? Okay, so as we mentioned, we have a lot of platforms, a lot of technology to learn English, to learn anything. But on other hand, if you don't have a, expert, if you don't have a tutor, trainer, you always make mistakes. If you have a someone who
Yeah.
corrects you,
Yeah, you're right. I think if you learn, so you take lots of time. Yeah, you are absolutely right. I agree with you. Yeah. You,
yeah, we can learn a
you
lot
go
of
ahead.
things. Technology, okay, we will learn somehow, but definitely we make mistakes. So we have someone who corrects that mistakes. So that's why the people who are investing a lot of money over on, applications like Clappingo, English Airy, Engvarta, there are a number of applications. Okay.
Yeah, Yeah, I talk many co-learners. He also learning this language 1 years, 2 years. But if he talk very well, when you start talking, that time you feel that he just speak very well. But when you try to talk any other topic like anything like politics and anything other topic, that time he and she is not able. So I think that he just set our path only one discuss about hobby and what he want to do, and he don't able to discuss any other subject. So it is my personal opinion, but I feel it when you try to discuss about life, then what are your child, what is your hobby. So that time you feel that he and she is able, but when you try to uh, uh, discuss any other topic, that time he and she humble. So I
Yep.
think if you don't express your emotion every topic, so I think it is you are no, you don't able to speak this language.
Okay, it's a useless process, we can say. So only talking a general talks like so that's why I introduce myself with my name and my profession and I am from. So these are the three sentences I completed with my, I completed my intro. So this is called intro. We don't want to, introduce ourselves, what we do, and our hobbies. It's not a interviewing, okay? It's not a interview, okay?
Yeah.
So that's why
I
I'll say two things here. Okay, as I mentioned, when it comes to the co-learners, they are showing their interest to speak general talks. Okay, so when they asked by strange question, at the time they fumble. Am I audible?
Yeah, you are audible.
Okay, so when we asked a strange question, so they got fumbled because of they don't know how to speak on the on particular topic. There are two reasons. So those are maybe they don't have about that any particular question. I mean they don't have a know anything about that particular question. They may have a knowledge in their native language but they can't express in English. So these are the two things happen when it comes to the delivering speeches or talking on any specific topic, strange topic. So that's why input is very very important rather than speaking. Rather than I'm not saying speaking and writing is important, but on top of that we have to receive. I mean, receiving is more important. When you have a certain matter about that anything, input is very very important. When you have a matter about anything, you can deliver it easily. Okay, so that's why listening is very important. Listening and reading.
So how much listening and reading? Okay. So how much time consume? How much time is spent consuming content? If any beginner like I am beginner, so how much time I am spent consuming any content, listening any content?
Okay, it's a based on human to person to person. Okay, so for example, I have an interest, I do listen more than hour or 2 hours a day. But as a beginner, try to listen 5 minutes a day. Okay, so
Five
gradually
minutes.
gradually you can increase the time. Today you have to listen 5 minutes. Okay, from tomorrow you will listen 6. Day after tomorrow 6, 7 minutes. Gradually increase your timings as much as you can listen, as much as
Okay.
you can raise the time.
One question. I can ask one question again.
Mhm.
Like there is lots of beginner, everyone, every YouTuber that time told consume lots of lots of content. Then try to listen in English. Then you can improve your English. So many beginners, lots of many videos like English video, English series. So do you think that you can watch many? You don't. He don't try understand what he say in video, but he watch whole day many videos. So do you think? He can't improve our spoken English. So do you think that it is important that you watch one video like five? You mentioned that you watch only one 5 minutes as you beginner, and if you don't understand, to try to again watch that video, not any other video. So do you think that?
Yeah.
Because I also my many friend he told me that I consume, I listen 2 hours in English, but he don't understand any word, any structure, anything. If you ask anything, so he don't know about anything. So do you think that every time you switch new content, is it right or wrong? Or you watch any content, then you can if you don't understand, then you can watch again to again.
Yeah, so that works a lot. Okay, as you know one thing, if you want to feed any, if you want to feed a single word in our subconscious mind, it takes a lot of time. Okay, it's a based on person to person. The scientifically it has proven, if you want to learn any word or anything, when you listen more than 24 or 21 times, that thing will feed it in our subconscious mind until it won't feed. Okay, so you have to I mean utter, you have to remember, you have to read, or you have to see that word couple of times or multiple times, so that it will feed in your mind. Okay, so as I listen, somewhere I heard one thing, which is that we have to repeat, take a one video. Okay, if you watch one first time, you may not understand that meaning. Okay, the second time maybe you will get into understand. Third time you will get what is the meaning of that video. I mean, what they are talking, what they are speaking with others. Fourth time definitely you should, I mean, you should get the all words and you should understand what they are speaking. Fifth time. Okay, so that's how it works. For example, we can say how are you. When you heard first time, it is very difficult to it is very difficult to utter, it is very difficult to say, ask. Okay, when you use that sentence so many times, it saved in our subconscious mind. We can't forget that thing. Do you forget how are you sentence? Never, we can't. Why we can't forget it?
Because I can repeat many times, I think.
Yeah, yeah, that is the reason. So that's why we have to repeat. You know what, when I was a beginner, okay, my teacher taught me fairy tales. Okay, so this is a small story. Take one video, don't watch it so many times in a day. Just watch twice, or once or twice a day, but repeat 7 days. 7 days you may watch 17, I mean 7 times or 14 times. If you watch 2 times, it may 17, I mean it may 14 times. If you watch one time, it may 7 times. Okay, if you watch that same video 7 days, definitely you will get that meaning. I mean, what is the story all about? So that's how I watched. You are not able to me.
You are audible. Nice to talk with you. So my son wake up, so I can go if you don't mind. My
Okay, fine.
6-year-old son wake up now. He crying. But you are